At the start of this unit, I would like to give you some definitions just so we all know what we're talking about going forward. So when we talk about arithmetic, we mean the study of numbers and the operations between them, so addition, subtraction and so forth. So it's thinking about how to deal with something like this. So these are all the different operations, so addition, subtraction and so forth, that we can have between different numbers. Whereas algebra goes a step further and it uses abstract letters to stand in for numbers that we don't know what they are. So either this is because they're unknown, or it could be that they're allowed to take a variety of different values. So an example of that would be x squared plus 2y. So here we've got the x and the y, which are standing in for numbers that we don't know. So as I say, maybe we just need to work them out, or maybe x and y can stand for lots of different things. And so the x and y, we call those variables, which is a value within algebra that can change and is unknown. We can also use letters as constants, so pi would be an example of that, or the complex number e. So these are also letters that stand in for numbers, but that's just because we don't feel like writing the whole number because they're very long and complicated. Alright, so moving back up my list here, I jump forward, so we can also, these things I've written here could be called expressions. So those are just some things together, and they don't have a correct answer, but they can be evaluated in different ways. So by that I mean that, for example, x and y could be substituted for numbers and we could work out what it adds up to. Or here we could work out a single number from that expression. So let's just write that again. Whereas in an equation, we have two things being equal to each other. So, for example, if we had x squared plus 2y equals 3, this is the important part, the equals. So these two halves of the expression have to have the same value. So they have to be equal to each other. Alright, I think that's all I have to say about that.